Hello everyone, Kurt over here, and welcome back to another episode from Fiore Labs. Today we're going to be taking a break from the dagger section of the works of Fiore de Liberi, and we're going to be looking at carry considerations for other facets of men-at-arms. And in this case right here, I'm looking at the archer. Now, mind you, a lot of the work that I do as a martial artist, especially when it comes to Fiore, is I don't care necessarily just about the fencing process. I'm looking at other things that he may be trying to say and also demonstrate within his manuscript that may also give us in the modern era a broader sense of what men-at-arms, archers, footmen, etc., halberds, what have you, what were some of their considerations that they had to do when it came down to carrying different tools of war. For this video here, again, it's a quick down and dirty of me shooting off a series of arrows. Mind you, it is from a quiver on the back. However, it's not necessarily a historical representation out there. I know that there's representation of being tucked into a belt or an archer pouch. That's just what I have presently. So please understand that when it comes down to this. The big thing that I'm looking at here is, and I want to share with everybody, is how to actually, when I'm drawing up and releasing the bow, how I have to be mindful of the sword and the dagger when it comes down to drawing mechanisms. And I'm going to defer it over to all of you, dear viewers, to give me your thoughts and considerations on this. If you're seeing things in there, maybe you all know something that I don't, and please, I'd love to hear more about this, because again, as I dive deeper into the concepts of the martial arts and the military practices of the time, there's a lot of things that make some of these things start to make sense. So this is the video that I'm doing right here, just so you know. It's 2 shoots. It's just me trying to fire off, it was 10 arrows within 1 minute. And I had heard somewhere, it was either a video or just in passing with somebody else, that when it came down to the English longbowmen, when they were trying out for the ranks, they had to be able to fire and release accurately 10 arrows, anywhere from 8 to 10 or 12 arrows a minute, and it had to be at a certain pace yard. Now, mind you, I don't have all that information there, but the big thing I'm looking at is the mechanics of getting this to work, and how does that work as someone that's an archer, and how do the carry considerations carry over. So again, when we look at the works of Fiore and where he tells us to strike and how to carry it, when you see images of how he's carrying things, whatever, I'm carrying this over because men-at-arms and knights were not the only ones to bear these arms. There's plenty of other representations of archers and, like I said, footmen, spearmen, etc., that had different arms on them when they would clash. So this is just a view of that. I'm very curious to see what people have to say and hear about all this. So with that being the case here, let's roll the film.
time.
So you can see with the video there that there's quite a bit of turning, and once again, how this all works together. And again, I want to hear what people have to say, because at this point in time here, the jury is out for me. I'm still working through this and really loving the exploration of different arms of combat when it comes down to archery. And with that being the case, you know, that's another big piece of this, is how much consideration these people, we did as a species, had to do at the time in order to practice this method of war. So with that being the case here, please, if you like this right here, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and let me know how I'm doing out there. And please, if you have thoughts, share them with me. Love hearing what people have to say, love hearing the comments that they have. If you're not a subscriber yet, consider that. And don't forget to hit the ring, don't forget to hit the bell to get notifications of when new content gets dropped off. Love to send this out there, and I hope to expand this even further to get more people interested in what this channel is doing here as far as looking at things differently. It's going to be a journey here with the next couple of videos. So please understand if I don't post regularly. I'm doing some footage and filming right now to do some experimentations of sword cutting. So that's going to be coming up here, and what that does against various targets, and some things that we know and what we may know or don't know in regards to combat. So that'll be coming up here soon as well. So anyway, with that being the case here, thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. As always, stay safe, train well, and fight on. I will see you all soon.